with part 4. I should have started my recording a little later. Red Rivers. Let's continue. Should have grabbed myself a water before I sat down. Too late now. Upward. I guess I can go over there from here. Alright. I think I pounded my back. Let's heal a little bit here. There we go. That's better. Game volume seems a little louder than normal for me. Oh, what are the chances?
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?
Doesn't seem like there's much in here.
There's been a fight here.
Not many. Someone got thrown out a window from the looks of it.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Gee, I wonder. Definitely not a vampire or something like that.
Where does this blood trail lead?
I don't know. Let's find out. That was creepy. Like a little baby or something.
Did you hear me? I said stay away, sir. No!
Ouch.
He's dead!
Thank you, sir. Once more, maybe. Ooh, this will kill him too. That's good. That's good. Alright, let's go. Actually, let's go loot this guy's body. Where was it? Is it way back here?
So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out.
Where did my dude's dead body go? What? Okay. Just a disappearing body. Okay then.
Worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
Can I lock? Yes, I can. Or... Oh! I have a feeling I know where this is going.
marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
I'm sorry, am I a detective or am I a doctor? Because I seem to be doing a lot of detective work here.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Does she have any information?
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
We'll leave the watch.
I see you.
What?
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Be a fun little game of hide and seek we got going here.
Jonathan.
What was that? I won't let you escape very fast, but I'll catch you.
Really? I feel like she dropped down.
Open it!
Alright, gotta run. Why is she saying?
They've all been butchered.
Oh, why do I have a feeling it's my sister?
I can still sense a presence.
Alright, well, let's go help this person first. Come on, get up.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Just don't come up to where I'm heading, please. Apparently I can just break stuff by running by them. Even a trail of death, Jesus.
Come to me.
Oh, you get what's coming to you, don't worry.
Help me, please! You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary,
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband killed in France. My child carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for me.
Mary, wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
I'm gonna have to fight my sister.
Killed me, brother! Ah!
Alright.
What have you done?
What the heck was that? Saw that coming.
You've burned away
Heal a
Nurse
little bit.
Queen's mind. You're a monster! Come to me, Jonathan. Give me your blood, priest.
Are you kidding me?
Final thoughts are just to die for.
Oh.
You left me to rot! Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Oh. I'm about to die. Heal.
Abomination!
Oh.
Rest in peace, monster. Assassin!
Holy. Let's level that up.
Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same. What have you done?
Oh, come on. I missed. Come on, heal. This is the most I've had to use this. Oh, she resisted. Come on. Got it. That was close. I thought for sure she was gonna get me.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Killed my sister twice in this game. Uh-oh. like no grave to lay her in. Oh, a few nights later. Not just a night later, a few nights later. Let's see where this leads.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
What could we find here as quickly as possible? In the West End. As we are all known. Great danger. Great hunt in London. Did my thought my room got an upgrade for a second. Let's see if I can upgrade anything here. Analyze. Ooh. Let's craft a couple of these. There's the recycle all button. Ooh, I got me a new pistol. Not that I use them anyways. I think I'm using this one currently. And then I believe I'm using, this is my offhand. So that sugar to be, okay. Oh, I got quite a bit of experience. Let's level up some stuff here. Hopefully for anyone watching this is enjoying the series so far. Alright, let's upgrade this. 350 damage now. Quite a bit to upgrade the next one. Let's upgrade this. Oh, just like that, I'm out of upgrade spots. So I think I'll get this up to 18. There we go. The following night. Oh, what does she got? What does she got? She's got a headache. Fatigue. Alright, so I gotta go talk to Milton, Pippa. I don't have enough for everyone with the headache. Yeah, I need this. What? Widow in distress. Didn't I already help her? Thought I already helped her. She's good. He's fatigued. Let's talk to him.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
A critical oath. Alright, so I got nothing else.
Thank you
with
for
him.
your time. We'll talk later.
Okay. Come on, give me this person. Pippa's got a cold. Let's talk to Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Let's try and get this area back up and
Goodbye, now.
try and get this area back up in some decent followings here.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood, Doctor. Warm.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Okay, whatever you say.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with fever.
Alright, so who else needed help in this area? I forgot. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Recovering. Tippets and Newton. I don't even know if I have enough stuff to heal all of them. Tippet's probably out here. Oh no. Who is a new soul?
Good evening, Milton.
Good.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. And thanks anyway.
Does he have another one?
Do you need any
I'm fine, Doc.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Goodbye, Milton.
So there's someone else over here. Maybe not. Where is there? There's Tippets. She's good.
Surely
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Yes, indeed. But don't worry, I am...
I don't have it.
I will see you later.
Fudge.
Goodbye.
Fudge. I think I got literally everyone else but him. Oh, and Newton. I don't know where he's at though. Alright, well. You know what? I gotta go to the restroom, so we're gonna pause it here. We'll be right back. help her first. No, let's move on with the quest. Oh wait, I see Oswald. Newton, there he is.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Are you concerned about the living conditions in the city?
Of course I am. I'll be stuck here for as long as Oswald refuses to go to hospital. And, unfortunately, it seems the violence is rising.
What kind of violence?
I believe people have armed themselves and started to attack those that show signs of contagion.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, got that fear in London now.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
So the only reason I couldn't heal was Tippets.
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less dangerous.
Ooh, couple of baddies to fight. Get him! Oh, of course they got it. Alright, alright. Fancy that. They're all dead quick. So let's see. Going this way. You again.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Port up there? I can. Oh. Wait a second. This is right. I'm just trying to work our way over to where we're supposed to be going.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
gonna let them fight this out for now. We'll just let them fight this out. Oh, you're gonna come after me? Really? No. Just hold. You got to spend yourself, but.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
The way he not.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the Ancient Ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
That's what it seems.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Seems like a waste of tea. Just to have it brewed to...
Call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Of course.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Could be.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Ugh.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation.
Could also be, you know, the lackey that I killed.
How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, He would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to
How does she have normal eyes, but I get those bright red eyes?
To their antediluvian considerations as to the
Maybe it's because
natural
I'm not
world
feeding
of
enough
things.
on people.
Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Potential love interest gonna get killed down the line. Have to wait and see, I guess. Who knows how long this is gonna be on YouTube? I have no clue how long this is gonna be. Still wish I knew how to swap weapons in the. I don't know how to swap those weapons.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
I guess let's get that over with. We'll go to her when we head back to the Pembroke, I guess. Let's see, can I blink over this or do I gotta go around? I'm gonna have to go around. Fudge. Alright, new dialogue available. It would be ill-advised to go do that again for now.
Spotted! Watch out, boys! Pay for that! Filthy piece of shit!
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
That would be the way it seems, Jonathan. Which way I gotta go? Well, let's This would. Okay, that's good. Unlocked for future. Train still
The
moving.
West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Oh. Let's see. I guess we need to go that way. Ill-formed blinker scroll. Let's see. Gotta heal. Heal me is the question. It will, okay. So, he's not supposed to come back here. Come on. Use here. Ouch. So I guess I need to level up a little more before I tread through here too much. Come on. Alright, someone needs help. Is it through this door? It's gotta be through this door.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Alright. Here we go.
It's on to us! Bloody leech!
We're getting close. We're getting close.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Let's see how this goes. They're gonna try and reprimand me for killing Fergal.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I was expecting like triple lock.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
It's just a couple dead bodies in this opening room.
There has been quite a battle here.
It'd be best not to wander.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Sorry.
I cannot enter.
Am I supposed to go the other way? I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil walking through this place. Yep, here's where I'm supposed to be.
Good evening.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bancher was no match for him. Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
What? I feel like both of those would be like
suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed. But first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue.
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in
Give
these
me a
crucial
choice
times.
there.
Let's inform the assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
I will end the episode after this, and we'll figure out what happens
My
in the next one.
members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he
Unless
worth
they immediately throw me into
Is his
something.
blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance.
In blood.
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Saw that coming.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club.
I'm not surprised with that when I saw that coming.
Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Yeah, old man, sit down. Look, you're about to fall over. $20? Jesus.
I personally went patrolling last
Good
night.
evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
I feel perfectly fine. Do I have cause for concern?
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection as soon as they appear.
But
a necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Okay. Let's... At least, so I know of these guys. I guess I'll talk to Redgrave, figure out what we got
That
going
went
on.
well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied scowls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
I have met peaceful and wise Skulls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Skulls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Oh boy. Oh, new mesmerize level.
I know we're facing a crisis, but I'm shocked no one took the time to clean up the mess inside the club since we were attacked.
Basketball goals. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Elizabeth first. Then we'll come back for the next episode. After that. See what she thinks of this. It's taking a long time to load. Longest load time I've had in this game. There we go.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Men and women!
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte. I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Father Ashbury's daughter. Okay.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
So that's something to go on.
Whether you need to buy something or not, I'm happy to help.
Seems to be like the
Good evening, sir.
most upkept
Please
area.
forgive me for disturbing you.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
I imagine.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's Lone Gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district.
I guess I'll keep
Have
one
you
for now.
noticed anything unusual?
Well, not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand?
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
This is like the most well-upkept area.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other, and so many things have happened.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
So I got 2 leads. First things first. Let's work our way back over to here. Which probably would be quicker if I went this way. Oh wait, no, is that? No, where was? It's the hospital. That's where I want to go. Where's Dr. Swansea? No. We'll finish this investigation up first and then we'll see if we can talk to her.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Tearing me up. One more hit. Come on. That man is accurate. He was insanely accurate. Holy cow. Give him props for that accuracy. Try not so many. Okay. Okay, so it is down there. How to get back there?
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage. He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, I know I said it was not an episode, but I'm actually thoroughly enjoying this game.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
I don't like this. They're out there. They're not gonna mind if I loot this area. Oh boy.
killed your family.
They mocked my talent!
Ew. I feel like drinking herb would do no good at all. You know what? Hold. Nope, nope, nope.
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution? So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
Your attention to detail of that growing out of the crack in the ground instead of just the middle of the. Alright, so. That's what we're on. Women dying everywhere. Unfortunately.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Yeah, but I gotta find a way over there. Oh, here's Scow. And of course there's a frickin' wall. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Come on, one more. I was about to say, I don't think they're gonna aggro on me up here. I feel like that's where I gotta go. Can I not jump up there? I was about to say. Like that was definitely the way for me to get into where I needed to be. Ouch. Oh, Jesus. Hit the wrong button. Remarkable pump action shotgun. May need to investigate that shotgun real quick. 352 damage. Why not give it a shot? I got 3 only have 7 shotgun shells, but hey, get off me.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
I'm sensing a common theme amongst this here. Yep.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Yep. Okay, so we'll talk to Lady Ashbury, Elizabeth, before we
Women of all countries unite!
5,000 experience. I may need to level up before we do I have a marker? Somewhere I do. Let's unlock this so I have faster means to get over here. Be so much faster. Let's have a talk. See. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I just wonder if there's a way if I can get rid of the red eyes. Where is Miss Ashbury? Probably upstairs. I hit the guess. Wait.
Good evening, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm still investigating from inside the Ascalon Club. Can we talk?
Of course, my dear.
I have investigated new sources of infection, and I may have found a new type of skull. One suffering from heavy mutations that is extremely contagious.
Scowls come in various forms, you know. They are simply degenerate versions of their makers.
I believe these families are different, and I'm currently pursuing a lead. I know I can find the true source of contagion by finding who created these creatures.
That would be great news. Be very careful, my dear, when dealing with such creatures.
How is your investigation going?
I have decided to explore beyond the dictates of reason.
What do you mean?
You may on occasion find this house closed when you visit me. If so, it is because I have gone undercover. Sort of.
Who are you going to surveil? I hope you're not considering spying on McCullum or the Guard of Priwen.
No. I intend to ask a few questions in parts of town I rarely venture into. Dirty places where a delicate lady like myself should never be seen.
When will you return?
As soon as possible. And I don't intend to stay away for long.
There are many paintings adorning the walls here.
Yes?
Did you paint them?
No, my dear. But some of them. I have had a long time to learn from the best. I'm currently working on what could be my greatest masterpiece.
What is this masterpiece?
Your portrait, my dear Jonathan. It will be my gift to you, if I ever have time to finish it.
Have you met any famous painters?
Are you trying to divine my age by cross-checking historical dates, my dear? That's a devious parlor trick.
Well, Elizabeth, I tried my best. Don't I deserve some reward at least?
Well, if you must know, I even posed for the greats. Now that you know it, you may recognize me when visiting museums.
Very interesting.
Goodbye, my dearest.
Goodbye, my beloved.
Yeah, love interest. She's gonna end up dead. I just feel it. Alright. Let's go get Dolores Fletcher, find a hideout, and call it. Loading screens. Putting a lot of strain on my computer. Well, not extreme strain, but yeah, definitely need to get a silent running down the steps. That's a big boy. Looks like Fergal. Oh god. Thought he was gonna explode. Hello, hello. Let's go this way first. Of course. No, my main target's gonna be the big man. Forgot I had the shotgun.
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
How about just, you know, through that door there? District's health status. Well, hopefully when I find something on the people who are recovering in Pembroke, should fix that. We have to get some food. It's midnight and I'm talking about getting food. That's hilarious. Sure you don't think about going to bed. It won't matter. Oh, I'm in. Nothing in the foreseeable area.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Let's investigate around a little bit. Nice hole in the floor. Let's see what's through door number 1.
And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly and
Talking about herself? Of course there's 2 of them. Oh, stamina. Right. He did. Someone tells me I had to come down here anyways. So let's go up here and let's finish exploring up here first. Ooh. Gain some blood real quick. Because I'm gonna do this. Because
who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help you.
no, another boss battle.
I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be.
I gotta fight the hunchback.
Until then, all shall die, for that was her final
I knew it was a good idea to heal before I came into
my
this.
children, my beloved. Touché.
Having people come help you fight. That's not fair.
I smell your fear.
And we'll shove you this. She's almost dead.
Your hand. Come to me, my servants. Avenge me.
I wasn't even in
I
that.
summon thee, my children of the night.
Oh, that's my first time dying. I was not paying attention to health. Fudge. Maybe I should have stuck with the shotgun. I was out of ammo. I was out of ammo. That's my first defeat. Don't help it. I probably should have went local before I actually came into this fight. Would have been a smart idea. There we go. Let's try this again.
Woe unto thee, son of Babylon! Touché, sir. Your hand is shaking.
Come on.
On guard. Your hand is shaking.
Freeze.
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she once renowned. Will she be the
Queen again once they all share her fate.
Hear and obey, for your queen commands you. Attack!
Oh, it's a good time to heal her. Oh, come on.
Touché, sir. Come to me, my servants. Avenge me!
Oh, heal. Gotta heal.
Maim, spit, kill!
Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Your blood will be mine!
Well, not who I wanted to hit, but
My children, my beloved.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, get it. Go there, go there, go. And then dash, 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 dash. Heal. Come on, it's me again. Heal. Let's target her. 4, 2.
Save your queen, my slave. Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
She's gonna set herself on fire.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection.
I need to go find a hideout in this episode. We're going on 2 hours, which I could probably edit down. Edit out all these long.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Not in the mood right now, gentlemen.
Leech spotted! Watch out!
Oh my god. Let's cut through here. Oh, hello there, big boy.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
You're mine, vermin! Die!
Of course, I gotta clear the area first. You're next. upgrade. I don't even use this. I use this one. Oh yes. What's this gonna lock that path though? Alright. Guess this, we'll call it here, seeing as it's about 2 hours worth of. Oh. That's good. Yeah, they're only going down. I gotta go help them. So there should be a lot of people here. Okay. That's good. I've seen enough people in here. Is she dead? No. Alright. That's where we'll end it there, and we'll pick up later. Peace.